would be participating to give your concrete recommendations for the benefit of policymakers. Environment. Fourth, Pakistan is facing unprecedented challenges on the environmental front. This last decade had witnessed numerous disasters brought about by non-seasonal heavy rains, rising temperatures, changing seasonal patterns, frequent occurrence, natural disasters, and consequent and accelerated economic losses. Despite universal recognition that Pakistan is among the leading victims of climate change globally, without making any significant contribution to environmental degradation or emission of greenhouse gases. Yet, in more recent episodes of such disasters, Pakistan has not received the kind of support it deserved or promised on the occasion. While we would continue to press our narrative on world forums, a more desirable course would be to create mass awareness about the environmental challenges and encouraging people to adopt environmental friendly habits and consciously adopt practices such as tree plantation and protecting trees from tree cutting, and also move towards green energy. Social welfare. Fifth is the natural to be concerned about social welfare of weak and deprived segments of population, as rising unemployment and declining per capita income would be swelling their ranks. I feel proud that it was my government back in 2008 which had formulated and launched the Benazir Income Support Program, BISP, which has survived many administrations but remains the flagship program of social safety net in Pakistan. There is evidence that there is a considerable duplication between federal and the provincial governments in implementing various programs of social safety net. It is imperative that limited resources devoted for such purpose are effectively utilized to ensure the access to the deserving recipients. BISP should be the super highway over which every single social safety net program should be done, and only people should be eligible for public support for who are found in the BISP data. Based on it is on the census of economic and social status of the population. Finally, the most daunting task the country is facing is population growth. The population growth rate during the period 1998 to 2017 was 2.4%, among the highest in the world. In the follow-up census announced in January 2024, the population growth was registered at 2.55, which is even more worrying. With such unbridled growth in population, the per capita availability of water and food is declining, which could lead to social unrest and other societal ills. Population welfare has receded in importance on the agenda of successive governments, and at least since the turn of the century. It is imperative that we give top priority to the subject and raise the awareness of people to engage family planning from point of view of mother, child, and family's welfare. Before I close, I want to comment on Dr. Ishrat's remarks कि यहाँ पहले कभी से पूछा जाए तो वो कहते ये नहीं हो सकता. As a student, at a very young age, I became a railway minister. और उस टाइम पे जो real bureaucracy थी, जो bureaucrat जो थे, वो अंग्रेज़ी के अलावा बोल भी नहीं सकते थे. There was a secretary. His name was J.J. DeMello. He thought कि मैं बच्चा हूँ, मेरे पास आए तो मैंने कहा सेक्रेटरी साहब, एक बहुत अच्छी ट्रेन है शालिमार, वो लाहौर से कराची तक जाती है, और वो जो ट्रेन है वो मुल्तान से नहीं गुज़रती, और मुल्तान इज़ अ बिग सिटी। तो उसने कहा सर ये नहीं हो सकता। मैंने कहा ठीक है, आप ऑफिस जाएं। वो चले गए। मैंने एक नोट बनाया कि जो ट्रेन मुल्तान से नहीं गुज़र सकती बंद कर दें। वो मेरे पास आया, उसने बहुत भारी भरकम थे, और उन्होंने वो एक सिगार भी लगाया हुआ, तो भागते हुए आए कि सर हो सकता है। तो मैंने कहा आज ही होगा। कहते हो जाएगा। तो मैंने कहा पहले आपने क्यों रोका? कहते सर वी शुड हैव अंडरस्टैंडिंग, दिस इज़ फॉर ऑल द ब्यूरोक्रेसी, वी शुड हैव अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि अगर आपको बहुत ज़रूरत हो किसी चीज़ की तो लेट्स हैव अ कोड वर्ड, एंड द कोड वर्ड शुड बी कि कोई रास्ता निकाले। मैं समझ जाऊँगा मिनिस्टर साहब को बहुत मजबूरी है, तो यहाँ मैं कहूँगा तमाम ब्यूरोक्रेसी को और एडवाइज़र्स को, मिनिस्टर्स को कोई रास्ता निकालें, ताकि कोई रास्ता निकालें। Before I close, let me again laud the commendable efforts of the organizer in launching a pioneer effort in organizing such conference of business leaders, bringing them together both under one roof as well as virtually on the subjects of common interest. Thank you very much. Pakistan Zindabad.